My little accent.
Okay. Oh yeah, see the best for last, aka me.
What's up, my party peeps?
Are we live?
Yeah, we are live now. I went live a little bit early.
A minute, dude.
A minute or two, depending on what clock you're looking at. Hello, everyone.
Everybody. Welcome
it's Wellness
to the
Wednesday. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this is 158. I made a mistake on this sheet, but it's actually episode 158. Hello, everybody. I'm feeling good. I got my cannabis and wellness shirt on today. Feeling good in my Wellicy shirt.
Nice.
Hello, Lori. Hello, Nasty Nate. It's such a true pleasure to see you guys and everyone else who is in here that is just kind of lurking in the shadows. Come on, say hello. Say hello. Everybody drop a comment. Say hi, my name is
Eden.
Yes, hi, my name is Eden. This is Cam. All right, if you don't know, we are Wellicy. Okay, everybody, if you're watching the live, welcome. If you're watching the replay, well, we are certainly happy to have your eyes, whether it's early morning or late at night. I don't know when you're rewatching this. Maybe we're 10 years from now. I don't know. But I hope y'all are having a fantastic day thus far. Piper, hello. Welcome. Hi, my name is Lori, LOL. Well, hello, Lori. See, look. Welcome, Lori. Welcome to the party. Perfect. Thank you, Tamber, for sharing. Actually, Tamber, you reminded me that before I go live on my phone, that I actually need to do some sharing myself to, really help get this out there. Hi, Craig. What's up? How are you? First-time viewer, long-time listener. Hell yeah. What's up, Cam? Hello, Cam, everyone. Shout out to Cam. Hello.
First-time viewer, long-time listener.
Long-time listener. Afternoon, Phil, my dear boy. How are you doing today, sir? It's a true pleasure to have you. Craig, man, hi. Eden, I'm high. Hope you're having a beautiful day.
Who's high?
Craig, the man.
I think I'm breaking his door.
My dude, Craig, all the way from New Zealand. So, bro, I am having a splendid day. I cannot complain.
Look at all those comments I don't get.
Like, at all. What? Everybody's like,
It's
Cam,
sucked
Cam,
at
Cam.
afternoon, boys.
Everyone's like, Cam. But yeah, Craig, we're fantastic, bro. I mean, look, dude, look at the industry we get to be in. Look at the products we get to sell. I mean, it's pretty fantastic. Very frequency. It's been a little while since I've seen you jump on here live. Welcome. How are you doing today? It's so great to see you. And all of you guys. No yawning today, Cam, or you owe me a shirt, LMAO. Well, I don't know if Cam will be yawning today. We've been running around the warehouse and everything. So trying to, I guess, gather things, which now we might have another week here. I don't know. I don't know.
It's a never-ending cycle.
It's just up in the air, so we're going to eventually be moving, but hash or dab, Eden. I'm more of a dab person myself. Hash is solid, if you like the solventless, like it's solid, but honestly, some rosin that I have been a fan of some rosin though. If we're talking about solventless, Craig, rosin has been, but $70-$80 a gram. It's like,
Is that what we've been getting?
No. That's live batter. Rosin, like what that guy was telling us about.
Oh yeah.
Taylor, my buddy Taylor had some rosin that he got from the med dispensary out here a couple weeks ago, and I was with him, and I dabbed some of it, and that shit was tasty, and it just elevated my mindset. What about you, Craig? Hash or dab? Timber. Yeah, that was something. I'll add that on there. That'll be another one that we'll put on there, is we'll do a t-shirt for a giveaway as well. I just forgot to add that on there for Cam. I have a whiteboard that I write the giveaways on for Cam to type it in for you guys, and I I had it in my head, but I just forgot it. So, shit happens. But yeah, we'll do a t-shirt. Shit, damn, I pressed 14 grams and got 4 grams from it. I mean, dude, that's still solid. That's not horrible.
4 grams?
Yeah, I mean, 4 grams, bro.
4 grams is 4 grams.
Thank you, Fairy Frequency, for sharing. Much love. But I mean, dude, that's still solid. I mean, it's not like it's better than, I guess getting a half gram. If you were to tell me I had 14 grams and I had a half a gram, I'd be like, yo, Craig, something's not right. Like, are you using like boof material? But no, dude, I mean, that's what happens with concentrates. You take a lot of plant material, you concentrate it down into a small amount of material. But that small amount of material goes a long way in regards to elevating your mindset. So what I'm going to do right now is let me just share this out a couple of times to some groups, onto my personal page, into, I even run some other pages that I can share too. So let's try doing that.
You just think you're just cooler than all of them?
No, certainly not. But, I just like to, share,
Greg says he likes both. For me, I have PTSD, so hash works well for nights to relax, and dabs for more art treat.
I feel you, man. I mean, honestly, I'll dab it all.
I'll do it all. I'll do all of
that. I will do it all. I just think it's I just think all concentrates are pretty fantastic. Right?
I mean, I've had some shitty tasty ones, but I off of them.
Yeah, you were feeling good.
Yeah, I was feeling good, but it tasted like poo-poo.
It tasted like poo-poo.
Tastes like poo-poo.
Products live now. Perfect. But yeah, I mean, Craig, honestly, dude, I just like trying it all. Personally. Yeah, I have preferences. I mean, lately, the live batter has just been my go-to. You get in the terpenes. You're getting a concentrated profile of cannabinoids. A lot of them have been, I did like when we had, it was that monkey business, that full spectrum one. Yeah, those full spectrum diamonds, that shit was, because it had the terp sauce and everything. And bomb. I hope that we can find that again. But guys, there is so many options out there in regards to the concentrate game. So I'm really hoping to bring those options to, the hemp space. Because I'll tell you guys this right now, some of the diamonds and things being passed off as fire concentrates in this industry are not. They're it's just like a disgrace. I'm like, you guys obviously have never seen legit cannabis extracts or anything. So hello, Matthew Ratliff, my dear sir. I hope you're enjoying your this Wednesday afternoon. New Zealand is so behind. The government here will not make it illegal and to get CBD on prescriptions between $250 and $1 a month for 30 mils of CBD. Dude, that's just highway robbery. It's yo, we got this wellness product, but you're basically just going to have to fork over your life savings for 1 month's supply of this when the rest of the world is doing just fine with it. That's so messed up, Craig, that
imagine that someone just comes, hey, you want to buy this?
Well, that's the thing. It's Craig is watching us just sit here and just take these products it's nothing, because it is nothing. It's a commodity. This is a commoditized product. Hemp is a commodity. But then you go over to New Zealand and it's no, Mr. Man. You got to get a prescription. And after you get that prescription, you got to pay us $250 to $1,000 per month for this amount. Could you guys imagine paying $250 to $1,000 per month to get access to a product that could help you? I mean, absolutely everybody wants to feel better, but I mean, also people have other bills to pay.
Insane profit margins.
It's just asinine. Nate said, shatter that crumbles, diamond that look like mud and terp juice. Folks call it whatever they want. Poo-poo. I mean, honestly, yeah, they're just there's a little specks in here, so we'll call these diamonds. Those aren't the diamonds out in the market. A lot of the diamonds out in the market are not diamonds. I'm are you guys not dabbing real cannabis concentrates to see what this stuff actually looks like? It's just, it's despicable. But that's just me. I guess maybe I might be more of a snob when it comes to concentrates. I'm not just like going to be like, oh, sweet, you got the concentrate. Like, I'm not going to get all hyped up about it just because you have it. Like, if you're going to call it something, like, yo, it better be that. Just my opinion. You know,
munchers. Just a bunch of PP.
Yeah, a bunch of PP munchers, I tell you. That's all I got to say. So, all right, guys, let's talk about Wellness Wednesday 158. So, well, if you want to get some sleep, if you had to choose, would you choose CBD or Delta-8? Well, I'm glad you all asked that because that's what we're going to be talking about today. I feel you a very frequency. I mean, you shouldn't have to pay that much. Like, that's
outlandish.
That is outlandish. So not all of us have the easiest time falling asleep at night. How many of you guys have issues falling asleep? Just say sleep if you have issues. Is CBD or DA good for sleep? Yes, both. Actually, Doug, you're missing something in your reply, sir. Good thing you came here, though, Doug, just so you could learn about it. Don't make it a diamond. Yes, Nate, that is exactly how I feel. But with that, Doug, with that CBD or Delta-8, you got to experiment. See what works best for you. That was one other portion that you were missing. I have terrible insomnia. No, fuck that. Believe me, cannabis helps me get some sleep in general. So, millions of Americans have issues falling asleep, guys. I mean, that was kind of I asked the question when I knew many of you guys were going to say that because I know just how many people have sleep issues. I mean, it's just like something like even just sitting on your phone before you fall asleep at night, like that can make it difficult for you to fall asleep. That blue light, the TV screens, the notifications, like it's hard as shit to fall asleep. No wonder why so many people have insomnia. Here is Matthew Ratliff saying, I'm usually up for days, and then you probably just crash, and then you start this whole cycle over again. Is that kind of your day-to-day lifestyle, Matthew Ratliff? Perfect. Tamber, I'm glad you got a sticker. Thank you, Cam. Everyone, thank you. So, guys, sleep can be inhibited by all types of factors. Stress, nutritional deficiencies, technology. I mean, shit, guys, we're going through a pandemic. Going through a pandemic right now. I got it. Yeah, I got. No, go ahead. Okay. That's what I was saying. Like, I got this. We're going through a pandemic. So that it makes it difficult. That's adding stresses. Like there's so many things going on that make sleep or that could impact sleep severely. So, so it's no surprise that us, me included, and you guys take hemp products to potentially improve your quality of sleep. Yes, Tamber, I'm happy that you're enjoying the sticker. Maybe you can get a shirt that will match said sticker. I'm gonna go join my sister on YouTube. Well, Tamber, come on over to YouTube. Hello, Ryan. So now there is really another hemp-derived cannabinoid that could potentially be used for sleep that many people are talking about, which y'all can probably guess is Delta-8. But now people are wondering, CBD, Delta-8, CBN, like, which cannabinoid do I use? I mean, I hope you guys are starting to see the reason why I'm breaking these out when I'm doing X versus Y for cannabinoids. Like, at the end of it, like what Doug said, like, they'll all work. Like, I'm doing this purposefully because I want you guys to see and understand that it is all pointing back to using a full spectrum product or a broad spectrum product. Okay. Are you guys starting to understand that or that? Perfect. Okay. Tamber's back on the YouTube. So now, guys, cannabinoids and sleep. So really when it comes to cannabinoids and sleep, what gives it their potential to, help them sleep? Well, guys, that all comes down to that endocannabinoid system. So, sleep is a process that involves certain changes within the nervous system, coupled with the balancing of specific hormones that allow us to maintain consistent and healthy sleep cycles with the regulating balancing effects of CBD or cannabinoid receptors. Wow, you guys see how I get confused? Cannabinoid receptors. It's likely that the endocannabinoid system has some level of influence over our sleep. I mean, I have to say that it may have some potential over the controlling of our, sleep cycle. But I mean, if you guys have used Delta-8, CBD, or CBN products in high potency, you guys can answer that question for yourselves and say whether it can be used as a sleep aid or not. I mean, how many of you guys in here use one of these cannabinoids to help you guys sleep each and every single night? Because I do. I use all of them, mainly THC, CBD, CBN, and like, guys, those, I think I moved them back onto this shelf, but those Serious Rest CBN gummies from Receptra, flying. Like, I've had the CBD FX melatonin gummies for a long, long time. You know, they sell, they move. But then I brought in those Receptra gummies, those CBN ones, and they honestly they smoked the melatonin ones out of the water. People love the CBN gummies. I mean, they have a little more of a natural taste to them, with like the mountain strawberry flavor, because it's got the terpenes and things in there. But like you want to go to sleep, like, try those Serious Rest CBN gummies. Like,
99.
Yeah, 90-night sleep, tight. But these cannabinoid receptors can't balance our sleep on their own. They need cannabinoid. You guys know clinical endocannabinoid deficiency or clinical cannabinoid deficiency. We've talked about that before. So these cannabinoid receptors need cannabinoids. They need to be stimulated with cannabinoids, which bind to these cannabinoid receptors to induce chemical reactions that act like fuel, giving the receptors what they need to fulfill their important task within their body, which is, sleep. Could be associated with one of those tasks. All right. So that just goes to show some cannabinoids are more beneficial for promoting sleep than others. You know, it's like I wouldn't recommend taking a CBG and like a CBD product right before you wanted to go to sleep, because typically, like a combination of CBD and CBG would be ideal for a morning time, energy, focus, concentration type of concoction that you can leverage in the morning. Whereas a combination of CBD and CBN, use that bad boy at night. Even a combination of CBD, Delta-8, and CBN, that's definitely nighttime. And CBD and Delta-8, those combined could be used for daytime or nighttime, but a lot of times it just comes down to the dose. So it just goes to show, guys, you can use, there are cannabinoids that you can use isolated one by one to help potentially with sleep and things or specific effects. But there are also cannabinoids that, like, I wouldn't recommend you use for, sleep, or say, like, if you're trying to wake up, I'm not going to recommend you take a CBN product, is what I'm trying to get at. So just, again, it all comes down to like experimenting, but it is all pointing back to a full spectrum or a broad spectrum. But within that full spectrum or broad spectrum profile, you need to look at the individual or the predominant cannabinoids that make up that profile. If you're getting a broad spectrum product that's high in CBN, use that at night. If you're getting a broad spectrum tincture that's high in CBD and CBG, that would be great for a daytime dose, but also an evening time dose. Again, experimentation is the key factor with all of these products. Questions on that, guys? Wait, what did you say, Doug? THM alcohols fit in the same receptors as adenosine, which regulates mood, sleep, appetite, etc. Hence the euphoric effect of THC. CBD, though, doesn't mind like THC does. It influences them, so you don't get the high, but you will get the other effects of cannabidiol, which helps relax the nervous system, which chills us out and helps us sleep well. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it depends, guys. Like, that is also a good point. Thanks for bringing that up, Doug. Is if you want if you want some intoxicating effects, or if you just want this sleepy time effects. Some people want a little bit of the psychoactive feeling plus the sleepiness effects. Some people just want to go to sleep. So that is also something that you need to take into consideration. So if you don't want any intoxicating effect, don't use a Delta-8 product and stick with a CBD and a CBN combination. Questions on that, guys? So CBD for sleep, guys. CBD is the most prominent compound in the hemp plant. It makes up 15 to 20% of the plant. It says, it influences with the CB1 and the CB2 receptors. The CB1 receptors primarily in the brain and nervous system, and regulate those functions, and CB2 receptors are located in the digestive system and the immune system primarily. Well, you guys all know they all are sprinkled all across the body. I'm having a difficult time talking today. But, guys, so we know that the brain and nervous system control our sleep cycle, but there's a reason to believe that the digestive tract and immune system may influence our hormonal balance as well, with experts suggesting that hormonal balance begins with a healthy gut, and that inflammation that stems from a weakened immune system can interfere with brain health and thus can lead to sleep conditions. That's why, guys, if you are having sleep-related issues, you should obviously speak to a doctor. You shouldn't, even if you do want to use these products, you should still first consult with your doctor so you can at least start assessing and looking into the root cause of your sleep conditions, and then at least maybe, because then if you find out maybe just high stress levels or high cortisol levels, stress that can impact your ability to sleep. So then it's okay, maybe it's not just zoinking yourself out with just 1 million milligrams of CBN, or Delta-8 every single night. Maybe it's okay, figure out ways to reduce your stress levels and thus your cortisol levels, which can thus have a improvement on your ability to fall asleep at night. So that just goes to show that why we always recommend that even if you're not taking prescription medications, you should always consult with a healthcare professional before starting to take these products. I don't have any new bracelets, Ryan. I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Josh? How you doing, bro? It's good to see you, my dear sir, on the Facebook and not the old YouTube. Great to see you, broski. So guys, let me show it. So that leads me into the whole cortisol thing. We know from studies that CBD seems to have an influence over the amount of cortisol that we produce, and that was actually sourced from the medical news today, with cortisol being a hormone that acts as an antagonist to melatonin, the hormone that is produced in the brain to signal to the body that it's bedtime. That's my other problem with melatonin, that I don't know. Doug, you may have something to say on this, more of a medical approach, but I don't know. I just I'm not a big fan of taking melatonin because, well, one, I wake up feeling groggy, but two, it's if I'm taking that every single night, isn't that just going to mess up my natural production of melatonin and thus leading to further sleep complications in the future?
The tolerance to melatonin
and that too. I don't know. I'm not the biggest melatonin user. I don't like it. I just know it is the largest selling sleep aid
ever.
Natural. I guess, natural, a sleep aid ever. Melatonin. People are yo, I'm trying to get some sleep. Melatonin is the go-to, but I'm hoping that conversation will change from melatonin to CBN or other cannabinoids, cannabis products, trying those. But let's see here. So but it'll mess with the ability for, melatonin production, cortisol, that stress hormone causing physiological changes that gives us energy and actually will keep us hyper vigilant, that fight or flight response. So, that explained why when you're experiencing high bouts of stress and anxiety, why it's even harder to fall asleep, because increased cortisol levels and you're in that fight or flight response. And that's only one of the many causes of sleep issues. Let's see, Josh, are you gonna? Yeah, Josh, you gonna come meet us out in Connecticut, bro? We were going to go to Atlanta, but I don't know. I guess we just have shiny object syndrome when it comes to picking trade shows. So, yeah, as I like to refer to it. I like saying the shiny object syndrome. So, guys, now last but not least, before we move into questions and everything, is Delta-8 THC for sleep, guys. Delta-8 THC has only been recently isolated. In the natural component, in the natural plant, it's only present in only about 0.1%. So, when you're consuming it, natural smoking the plant or whatever, yeah, you may be consuming a little Delta-8, but not nearly enough to experience the effects. Now, of course, that can have a role in the entourage effect, but in regards to the effects you feel with the isolated, the distillates and stuff that we have now, you won't get that in the natural plant. All right. So now that it is isolated, we can examine its properties that are unique from other compounds of the hemp plant. But because it is so new, guys, I mean, in a widely available fashion, I should say, there just aren't many studies out there on the overall specific effects. Yes, there are studies out there, but like we say CBD has preliminary research. I mean, Delta-8 is even more so than that. Like it's been around, but like in the abundancy that it is now, that was only recently, within the last 5 years. Truly. So surely over the next few years, researchers will study it intensively, but as of now, we only have limited research. What we do know, however, is that early findings are displaying that Delta-8 has potential anti-anxiety properties, and that was actually sourced from the NCBI. So that is, and then that kind of leads us into, well, which is better, CBD or Delta-8? We truly don't know. But like Doug said at the very beginning of this episode, it literally just comes back to experimentation and finding out what works best for you. But when it comes to sleep, the cannabinoids that you should be looking at, CBD, Delta-8, I mean, you could throw Delta-9 in there if you're in a legal state, and then CBN. But if you take Delta-9 out of that, CBD, Delta-8, and CBN would be the three compounds or three cannabinoids that I would look at for use for my sleep-related type effects. Okay, now, of course, you could introduce the Delta-9 if you are in a legal state, but, I mean, shit, if there was a way where if you guys can, CBD, Delta-8, and CBN all at once, 99 sleep tight, bud.
And Delta-9?
I mean, I'm excluding the Delta-9 out of there because I know not everybody on here has access to the Delta-9, so, yeah, that's just kind of my opinion. I mean, I'm just being honest. But again, it all points back to just like what Doug said. Try to use the full plant. Use as many of these cannabinoids as possible. Because there are products out there. I mean, like this Pinnacle Hemp, the 1-to-1 Max. That's a full spectrum CBD plus Delta-8 in there. And that is available on the Wellicy website right now, guys. Right now. And if you guys did want to look, I've actually had some emails, people requesting about it, at least some information. If you do want to, we did finally get the Dr. Dabber up on the website, you know, that dab rig. If you guys want to look at it, that is up on the website. If you guys are in the market for a new flower and concentrate device, I mean, shit. I even think, like, I personally think the Dr. Dabber is better than the Puffco.
Ballsy statement you just made there, Mr. Coleman.
I don't care. I think it is better than the Puffco.
That's a ballsy statement. You got a lot.
I've used the Puffco many a times. I've used all these devices many a times. Just listen, my opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them, right? And first off, nobody has said anything about the big ass joint. Like, ain't nobody said, like, y'all even stoners? I'm a little disappointed. I was kind of hoping that, like, people were like, yo, what's that big joint? I was excited about the big joint when I got it because I knew exactly what it was when it came in the box. Phil said I did. Okay.
Oh,
No, I just wanted to put it up there. People,
all right, there we go.
Honestly, I just wanted the one comment of somebody to say, when are you rolling out a joint that big? That's all I wanted. That was the only reason I put it up there, because I wanted requests to say, when are we going to get joints this big? Because that was my first thing. When I inflated this, I was like, now we need a joint that is like that big. That has to be that big. I said I got a raw joint like your Pinnacle one. Oh, well then I missed it. Dude, that's the only thing though. I will say, like, those raw, like, footer ones, the big ass ones, like, they're cool until you try to use it and you have all that flour and then it's packed super tight and then it's like pretty difficult to inhale. That's just like an issue that I've ran into with like the larger ones. And they just get super long, but they're fun to smoke. I have not smoked one that size though. Like, this is like a monster. I think that's like a pound. You can probably fit a pound of flour.
Yeah.
I want a pound pre-roll. A pre-roll with 1 pound of flour in it. And they will have various options of Delta-9 THC products. Yeah, Don, what are you asking? Don, what were you asking about, Eden? When medical marijuana is purchased at a dispensary, does it still? Yeah, Don, so you can get, like when you go into the dispensary, you can get pure Delta-9 products, or you can go in there and say, hey, I'm looking for more of an even balance of, like you can get a 10-to-1 ratio of CBD to THC, or even flip it. THC to CBD. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the times when you go in there, they will have THC. I mean, they'll tell you, obviously, like that is one thing. The cannabis products they're very apparent, at least out in Colorado. It's easy to understand how many milligrams of THC you're getting in a dose by dose basis. Like it's literally a law out here. And like out in the rec market, a dose cannot exceed 10 milligrams. Mm-hmm. Go with the Huffco 300. Cheaper, looks the same.
But is it better?
Yeah.
Does it have a self-cleaning mode? 25 different light options. 25 different heat settings.
Sapphire induction cup, silicone induction cup, quartz induction cup,
crystal mode,
ceramic induction cup. I don't know.
Different glass percolators that you could buy.
I like options, with like, I know everyone spends their money on different things, but like, listen, I'll go cheap on other things, but like in regards to glass and like my cannabis products, I'll pay full price for those. I get it. Yes, there are cheaper options out there. There are. Like the Dr. Dabber, their very first Dr. Dabber portable e-nail, it was way different than the big ones now. I used to sell a replica that was made in China of the Dr. Dabber before Dr. Dabber exploded. I was selling these, but guess what? They would shit out after like a couple of months of use. Yeah. So I don't know. I've just like Josh, I've just had bad experiences, I guess, buying knockoffs of vaporizers and things like that.
I think you meant to put Puffco, but you put Huffco for some reason.
Puffco 300. I don't know. But I was like, Huffco, I was like, maybe it is a replica, because I was like, that would be something that China would do, would be the Huffco.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, that makes sense. Because, like, I just like spending the money on my devices. The glass e-nails. Spend a lot of money, because I'm using it all the time. It's part of my medicine consumption.
Yeah, Josh.
Is that what you were, Josh, were you meaning the Huffco? Or the Puffco 300? I think he was saying the Huffco, bro. Honestly, yeah, Josh, you were right. Bro, they all come from China anyways. Let's be honest. They're all coming from the same factory. Right? I think so. Probably what's happened. Dr. Dabber rolls out one door, and then the Huffco rolls out the door right behind it, and then it just goes deep, 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 deep. Oh, God. Keeping on, this is a cannabis form. I would just suggest keeping on subject over distraction. What do you mean, Doug, about that? I was just answering people's questions. Let's see. Just notice the Eden. If it's state approved, 1 pounds of weed. That's what I'm saying, Doug. I mean, I want that. A 1 pound pre-roll would be super duper solid. My personal opinion. So if anybody can, I just think that'd be like a long thing to like roll up, like a full pound pre-roll. Like that would take a lot of rolling papers. That's all I would say. All right. Hello, John Ojeda. Great to see you, my dear sir. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, Don, I mean, it really just depends on like your state by state regulations. For like THC content. I know, what state was it that just legalized? Shit. They were literally trying to limit like the amount of cannabis that you could purchase over like a month or so. Like, and it was like not that much.
Like Illinois?
No, it wasn't Illinois. Fuck. What state was that? Maybe in Illinois? Idaho. I think it was Idaho, bro. No, not Idaho. What? If anybody can remember what state that was, you would be a wonderful, wonderful life saver if I can recall that. Thanks, Eden, because sometimes Don said, okay. Don said, thanks, Eden, because sometimes when I get dispensary flower from a friend, it doesn't get me there, if you know what I mean. I am happy with street flower and your CBD products. Yeah, I mean, Don, it really just depends. I mean, it could just be the strain. Like, you could be smoking Harley Quinn, higher CBD. But again, it's also like, what is the, the cannabinoid potency, yes. The THC potency, obviously, will have a role in the level of high that you're experiencing. But it's also like, look at the terpene profiles. Like, what strain is it? Like, you may just be, because like, honestly, Don, like, because you're in Florida. I mean, I've heard terrible things about cannabis out in Florida. Like, no joke. I've talked to other people, like customers that they'll buy like our CBD products. I've had some people, and I talked to some people on some Clubhouse rooms about this in great detail, about just some of the quality that is available out in, places like Florida that have they're starting to get on the legalization aspect, because a lot of these states that are just now are starting to legalize, they're requiring these dispensaries to be vertically integrated, which means that you grow it, you extract it, you package it, and then you sell it. That's very difficult when the industry's I should say the legal industry is opening up. They got to restart, they got to plant the seeds. They got to start from square one, and then they got to harvest it, and then they got to formulate it. They got to do R&D and stuff like that. So it's not as easy as, just calling the Colorado dispensaries and having stuff shipped over there. Like, these growers and dispensaries and stuff are having to start from square one. So, Don, it could take a little bit of time for, the, I guess, quality of products to start improving, because these companies are also starting out, so they got to figure out their standard operating procedures, their SOPs, and they just got to figure out how to make a superior product. Like, guys, like Don out here, I'll tell you this, like when cannabis was first legalized out here, like the consistency of dosing for edibles was, it was all over the place. But now it's like that shit's down to like a pretty good science. Like, they've really figured it out, played around with like distillates and things to get the dose by dose in, like, say, a gummy to be near exact from gummy to gummy, which is very, very important when you're taking edibles. Doug, I go back and forth between vaping and smoking herb. The vape is great for a more intense, clean high, but smoking, I truly feel you get the taste of the herb better, but less control. Well, Doug, I agree with you. I like smoking flower because that's exactly how nature intended us to consume it. It's untouched by humans. That is literal, just came from Mother Earth. Like, yeah, of course, it's touched by humans, I guess, grown indoors, things like that. But it's like, that's coming from the earth, and that is how it should be. So, and absolutely, Doug, I think the experience, and even the experience that I get from like taking a dab versus smoking a few bowls, I feel like they're different. I feel like they are. So I think they're like, yes, I love dabbing, Doug, but like I will always say flower is always going to have a place in my heart. I'm not going to like just forego smoking flower and I think smoking flower is so much more of a social thing.
Summer thing too. Summer,
sitting outside with the bonfire, barbecuing with friends, because I guess we'll be able to do that now this year.
No.
So I guess really, Doug, you are correct. It's more of like for a time and a place kind of thing. But yeah, I'm glad that you switch back and forth, because I highly recommend that people, try all aspects and consume it regularly. Like, sure, you could stick with one consumption method, but it's like, I also enjoy, and it sounds like Doug enjoys, kind of switching it up. Mm-hmm. Which I don't mind. You like doing it too. Like, I have flour at home that, I got in a mason jar that I grew myself, and I have it there for, sometimes I'll take a dab, and right after that, I'll smoke a bowl. Or sometimes I'll smoke a bowl, and I'm like, I want to take a dab. Like combining flour, I love taking a dab and then smoking a bowl of flour or a few bowls of flour. Josh, hey, okay. I should have known. You're right. He said, my bougie ass wouldn't use a clone if it was shit. You're right. I know you are a bougie fellow.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. What'd you say? Boogie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you say. That's how you spell bougie.
No, bougie's Jee.
Well, whatever, dude. I don't care. Bougie. I spell it, but I don't know. I don't care how it's spelled. Josh, it's bougie, bro. I pronounced it correct. CBD products is hey Don, I figured when you said cod, I figured out you meant I knew what you meant. I corrected it for you. What are the limits out in Florida, Don? Did anybody say the state that was trying to limit it? No,
I didn't see anybody.
Damn. It's right on the shit. I'm gonna look it up. I'm like, you idiot. Why didn't I recall that state?
Montana. John said Montana had legal weed. So
no, I'm just saying it. One of the states that was legalizing cannabis, or they legalized cannabis, they were trying to basically put limits on, like, you could buy like less than a half, like you could only buy like 10 grams a month of flour. And I hope to God that shit wasn't passing, but stuff like that's crazy. Did they max? Yeah, so that's crazy, Doug, is like the maxing out of the THC. Why are we limiting the percentages of these cannabinoids? I think that's resulting in a subpar product and thus subpar experience for the end consumer, you guys. If you're capping it at 10%, why are we capping it at 10%? You're going to tell me there's a difference in my ability to function in civilization between 10% and 15% flour? What? Like, and a 10%, that's nothing. Like, that's going to just make for super expensive products. Eden, check your DM on Facebook. My personal one, Dougie Fresh. I don't know if we're friends on personal.
Maybe. New Jersey?
Couldn't
find anything.
Do what?
Couldn't find nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm like, there was a state, maybe it was legislation that was trying to pass. But yes, let me see. Ooh! Dougie Fresh, those are looking good, man. Look at those leaves, bro.
Yummy, yummy.
Dude, those are chunky. Those look really good. Bro, I'm impressed.
Well, he is a doctor.
Oh, shit, Dr. Cannabis. Oh, Doug, man, I'm so... Are you just growing that from your window light, or do you have a light? Because if that's from your window light, I was like, bro, that's really good. You can show them. Okay. I didn't know, Doug. I wasn't sure.
Dr. Bergman.
I wasn't sure. Like, oh, I like Dr. Bergman. Just sounds so
Dr.
like
Bergman.
Honestly, Doug. Like, I would just big dick everybody all the time. Like, I'm Dr. Bergman.
Dr. Doug Bergman.
Like, I would just like, even if I wasn't in a medical setting, I'd be like, I'm Dr. Coleman. I'm not a doctor. Okay, I don't want to even take that in context. Blah, blah, blah. I am not a medical professional. Neither is Cameron. Okay, but this is what Dougie Fresh has grown.
Dr. Doug Bergman.
Dr. Dougie Fresh. No, I like Dr. Dougie Fresh. Dr. Fresh.
Doug Bergman.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah, but Dr. Dougie's doing nice. Good work, bro. Looks really solid.
He said growing like a tomato plant now, then outdoors for a bit, then indoor light when they get bigger.
Dude. Nice. What strain is that, Dougie Fresh? What you growing again, man? Remind me. Oh, let's do a little bit of product testing too. So, let's do.
Oh my God.
Here we go, guys. All right, which one's this? That's enough. The Herb Straw Nana Smoothie Delta-8 gummies. All right. Sounds like strawberry banana. They're little discs, okay? Little. It tastes like those like naked strawberry banana smoothies. Like it? If you like strawberry banana, I mean, those are fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
They remind me of, yeah, right. They remind me of like you guys know the naked juices, smoothies.
Getting naked.
Yeah, getting naked. You know, I've made some stupid little videos on Facebook about it, but that's what those strawberry banana smoothie Delta-8 gummies from Herb taste like. And they have these available in the 250 milligrams, and there are what are those?
875 milligrams of pure Delta-8 THC.
Yes. You're welcome. And to be honest, medical programs aren't made for recreational high. They're intended to be used medically in dosage, which is why Georgia went with the 6-to-1 ratio to prevent the use recreationally. Yeah,
Lori, you squeeze the corners.
You squeeze them and they pop off. They're child resistant. But Josh, that is that is a point. But I mean, what about people that are like benefiting from high potency extracts like RSO? I mean, because like that's what I'm saying. I mean, like Josh, I haven't looked into like the full rules and regulations out in Georgia, but for like that 6-to-1 ratio, like, can you get permission from a doctor to get access to higher potency stuff if you need it? Like if you're a cancer patient on your deathbed, can you get higher potency stuff? Because I think at that point, like, let their life be a little bit better. Like they're literally on their way out. Like
the purest of the pure.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know, but I see that side of the coin, Josh. I guess you are right. Is trying to prevent the use of recreational, but I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe don't make it so easy to get your card. You have to go to an actual doctor. I don't know. There's a lot of things that they could do for it. Nope, 6-to-1 oil only. Oh, okay. So extracts. That makes sense. I mean, because extracts are, more potent stuff. So I hope I'm understanding that right, that you were referring to extracts, because like out here in Colorado, it's like, like a local, recreational buyer can go into the dispensary and buy an ounce of flour per day, each day. I can go in today, buy an ounce of flour, go in tomorrow, buy an ounce of flour. All right. But if little Eden walks up in a dispensary and say, yo, I want an ounce of dabs, which is, if you guys don't know, 28 grams is an ounce, okay? They say, okay, Mr. Coleman, here you go. And they give me 8 grams.
It's not an ounce.
Because that's the potency. They basically figured out that 8 grams is, in regards to potency, would be kind of the equivalent of an ounce of flour. That's sort of how they did it. So I guess I see it from that perspective, Josh. Absolutely, on the extracts and things, because the extracts can, like dabs and stuff. Yeah, I like the medical aspect of it, but I also like using my Delta-9 dabs recreationally, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I like using my Delta-9 products recreationally, but I also use them for medical aspects. But I'm not going to sit up here and say that I just use it for purely medical reasons, because I'm fortunate enough to not have many complications that a lot of you guys deal with on a day-to-day basis, but I feel better. My stress, anxiety levels, my focus, energy levels, different cannabinoids help with varying things. But I also do use these products. I also do use Delta-9 recreationally. And I don't think anybody should be embarrassed about that. People go home and wine night. So why can't you say stone night?
Whoa, dude.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But it's just like, yo, you're going, everybody's like, kind of tiptoeing, like, for the Delta-9, like hiding behind the medical aspect. Like, we all know, yes, it has medical application, but people also do like it for the recreational aspect. Just like people like to drink alcohol for the recreational aspect of it.
With the 0 to none medical aspect.
I mean, like, 1 glass of red wine is good for heart health, but, not drinking copious amounts of tequila.
Or Bud Light.
So, I mean, that's all I'm just trying to eliminate. And that's part of the stigma. Is the smoking is like people have to tiptoe around the recreational and just kind of be like medical when it's like, okay, let's be honest with ourselves, okay? Yes, you are using these for medical reasons. You're like I'm talking about Delta-8 products. You are using these for medical reasons, but you also do enjoy the recreational aspect at some point. Because if you didn't, then you could just use CBD products, right? Or non-intoxicating cannabinoids, right? I don't know. That's just how I think about it. Florida gives you a milligram limit per month, and you can choose consumption. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just combining like different states because I have been seeing, all these different states trying to roll up different rules and regulations. I mean, Doug, I'll say this, bro. I was most shocked about the New York ones, how lenient they were out there.
How lenient?
Well, just like the amount that they can buy more per time than us. I'm pretty sure they can even grow more plants than us at a time for recreational. But yeah, I mean, but that's also because I think, Cuomo was trying to save his ass. So, John, Montana, it's legal for adults 21 and over to possess up to 1 ounce of marijuana. It's legal for adults 21 and over to grow up to 4 plants for personal use. Yeah, John, out here, it's 21 to possess up to, I mean, I don't know about the possession, but I can buy an ounce. But, like we can grow, like I can grow, I think I can have 6 plants, or like 12, but basically like 6 in veg, 6 in flower, kind of off and on. But, I don't know. I'm not really too concerned about like how much am I legally allowed to have, because it's like, I'm not going to be like mobbing around town with 45 pounds of flour. Like, if that's the case,
dude.
I'll just mob around with my limit and keep the rest at home. I just think that's ridiculous. Eliminate, like, nobody's counting how many ounces of beer I have in my refrigerator.
Yeah, because beer's safer than weed.
That's what they're saying. We got it. Yo, have at it with all that liquor. But, when it comes to cannabis, we're going to limit how many you guys have.
No.
Wellicy heady chews. Yo, Josh, did you eat a full container of these again? Because last weekend, between Saturday and Sunday, I finished off a full pack of the Wellicy heady chews. They're so good. Thank you, Doug, for typing that. John Ojeda, as I'm sure aware, New York just passed that we can possess up to 3 ounces and 5 pounds at home. 12 plants max for home grow. Cuomo just balled out for Dougie Fresh. Dr. Dougie. Dr. Cannabis. Dude, man. Doug, do you put on like a lab coat when you're growing? Bro, I would, man. I would have so much fun if I was like a legit doctor, I'd like put on my fucking lab coat.
No, I wear it all day. Why would I wear it?
Yeah, he's like, Eden, that's the stupidest thing I've heard all day.
You wear my stethoscope too?
Yeah, I would. Actually, no, instead of the stethoscope, I'd have the little magnifier, on the chain, so you can like go up and look at the trichomes. That's what I would do. But, I guess that's why I'm probably not a doctor. Well, I see. Oh!
Josh said, bro, after my shroom trip, my tolerance plummeted.
I know. Man, I'm so upset that didn't work out for you, man. Like, I really... I hate when people like that. Bad trips and shit can happen, but man,
Josh had a bad trip?
Yeah, I had a terrible time, but it just made me really sick. But I just hate how when people, that's their first experience, because it's scary, they won't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck, dude, I get it. All right, yeah, show us, Eden. You guys are funny. Big yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I mean, I'm just getting to the comments. I was at the top reading the older comments, but yeah, Josh, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, Doug, like, those leaves are looking nice. Like, those are some fucking beautiful leaves. Yeah, they're naughty leaves. Idaho, they're not illegal yet. Idaho, what they were trying to do is basically put it into their constitution where the people of, Idaho, the state, couldn't vote on actually changing the legalization of, like, drugs, aka cannabis. Like, that was the shit that was going on in Idaho. That's the fucked up shit. So, like, oh, you're right to vote and change laws. Yeah, we're basically making our constitution where you couldn't change that. Our state constitution where you couldn't change that for cannabis. Like, no, fuck you. You work for me, dude. Like, these officials, these governing officials really need, like, a reality check. I guess, what's the saying, you know, like, show them at the voting booth. That kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just glad I don't live in Idaho. Like, I guess they just want to focus on potatoes for the rest of eternity. I have a hell of a time. Yeah, I mean, Laura, are you still having a difficult time?
No, she got it.
Oh, you got it?
She said, thank you.
Yeah.
You can't even do it.
Yeah. Squeeze the corners. Don't squeeze this way.
Squeeze the
corners. Corners, and then it'll pop open every time.
Every time without failure?
They're child resistant. Yes, they resist me getting into them sometimes. Okay? Why pay dispensary price? That's exactly what I say, Doug. I mean, that's why that's why I don't buy flour from the dispensary.
Not worth it.
Like, if they're running a dope deal on ounces or something, sometimes I will. But, I mean, I go to the dispensary to buy my concentrates. I grow my flour at home.
What a joint.
A caviar.
A caviar?
Yeah.
A nice little caviar.
Yes, a little caviar. Are you leaving, Josh? You just had your box, bro. You're looking all serious. Though I still will go to the dispensary, I'll just be coming home with less of a haul. I mean, yeah, the dispensary has its place. You know, like if you want some specific edibles, even edibles, I'm at a point where now I don't even want to pay. I don't like paying dispensary prices for edibles. Like, I'm sorry, 100 milligrams for $25, like after tax, like no.
But the Fruity Pebbles bar is so good.
Yeah, I'll just get it from the med side.
All right, whatever, dude. None of us are as cool as you, so.
Yeah, whatever, man, whatever. No. Don, actually, it's funny you said that because literally the day that I got these, I started looking on how to source these. And so far, I've only come up with, those little, like, things that, like, wave up in the air, like.
Can we get one of those?
They're, like, human.
Yeah. You see a car wash.
Yeah.
Can we get one of those?
No. I don't know. Maybe one day. But that's all I saw when I was, like, custom inflatable. And it was, like, those stupid little things.
Yeah,
the little
sick that
the
would be at
inflatable things. And I was like, I want a pre-roll joint inflatable. I don't want the little, like, thingy. Like, what are those even called?
It's wavy men.
Wavy men. Whatever. Phil McCall sent you a new pic of my baby Eden. Let me see your babies, Phil. Let's see Phil's babies.
Lori asked, is it hard to get a medical card?
It depends where you are. But usually no. I mean, I had my medical card, Lori, and you know me. So, yeah, it just depends on the state. I mean, I can't say for your state, but I mean, Colorado is pretty easy to get your med card. What was I going to look up? Oh, Phil. Let's look at Phil. Let's look at Phil's grow. Ooh, okay, Philly boy. I see you. Okay, sir. Been in flower 4 days now. Okay. All right, now let's inspect. Guys, I like this. This is Phil McCall's grow. Let me see, actually. Let me do this. Boom.
Holy smacks.
There you guys go. Look at that grow. Ooh, see some more babies. Ooh, that looks good. Are you using pebbles, bro? Are those pebbles in there and not soil? Or are you doing like some soil, some pebbles? I think you're doing hybrid. Yeah, right? Yeah. That's what you have. Dude, that's sweet. That looks really good, broski. Did everyone see it? You guys all liked it?
They hearted, dude.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I like showing your guys' grows off. Like, if anyone else is growing, send me a chat and I'll show them off. Like, I just love seeing you guys grow. I love this community, and I just love seeing you guys grow.
He said DWC. I don't know what you asked him. What was it, maybe?
Oh, for the growing medium.
Oh.
THC is for the oil. Thank goodness can't child proof and Lori proof. Hey, Lori, it's Eden proof. No worries. I'm all for using it however you choose. I do, but this is a subject that's just as touchy as IP infringement. No, absolutely. I mean, it really, really is, man. It's just being kind of honest, but I mean, I think it does absolutely have a medical application for it. It's just, Josh, I agree, man. It is a fine line that you need to walk between the two areas, I guess. So I don't know. I guess it all just it's just education, really. It really is. That's why, like, guys, I've told you from the beginning. Why do you think, like, I hate the way so many people are marketing Delta-8. I hate it. The way of get lit,
fire.
Like, fire. I hate that. That is bringing negative connotations to this industry that has been perpetuating this industry for decades, centuries. Like, so I hear you, Josh. I mean, why do you think the way I talk about Delta-8, it's a wellness product? That's what it is. That is what I sell it as. That is what I sell it for. Okay? If you want a recreational product, like, then go to a recreational dispensary. But I'm telling you, like, that's why I educate you guys around cannabis, not from this whole, like, get fucked up thing, because that's not what it's about. Like, what it is about the wellness aspect that it provides and restores into so many people's lives. And yes, there is a recreational component associated with it, but that's not the main reasoning for this, guys. Okay. But, like, I just want us to have open and honest conversations about all of this. It's just important how we're talking about it. Okay. I really need that kind of plant in my window, and now my poinsettia.
Not.
Oh,
points.
And not my
a
type of plant, I would assume.
Oh. You a plantist?
John Ojeda, a botanist.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a botanist now, bro. John Ojeda, Delta-8 is my daily. See, look at how he's talking about this. Thank you, John. Delta-8 is my daily relaxer. I don't drink, so it's my way to relax. My wife threw her back out, and she is hitting the Delta-8 to relax and her pain. You see how John is talking about that? He's using it as a wellness product. Yeah, some of the effects, he may enjoy the effects that he also gets from it. That's what I was really trying to say. I guess I said it in I worded it incorrectly, you know, Josh, just based off your response to that, you know, that whole touchy as IP thing is, you know, yes, like, he's mainly using it. People are using these mainly for their medical benefits, but they also there's nothing wrong with enjoying the effects that you're also feeling from it. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess that's really what I was trying to say with that earlier, Josh, but I guess I didn't word it correctly. I sounded like an idiot. So that's my mistake. But John, thank you for sharing it and discussing it like that, because that is what these products are. Wellness products. All right. I never did open it correctly, but got it out. Yeah, Don, if you ever have, guys, seriously, like, I have issues with packaging. I mean, I would rather have issues with packaging than being able to just be like, basically, like, touch my chin on it and it pops open, because you know what that fucking means? A child could go and do that. These are adult products. Adults, okay? Adults. See, look, I almost didn't get it. Look, adults. So.
Michelle said, will Delta-8 be available with specific terpenes like the carts?
Delta-8 is already available like that, Michelle. Like, what do you think? The Wellicy Delta-8 line, there is the Agent Sleeper, the Space Head, the OG Haze, and the Lemon Dream. Each one of those we specifically took isolated cannabis-derived terpenes and paired them with other terpenes that had similar type effects that would work synergistically to build out a custom strain profile to infuse into the Delta-8 distillate. Okay? Delta-8 distillate, it's just Delta-8. It's distilling out everything, so it's just Delta-8 remaining, okay? Yes, there can be some other minors in there. It depends, okay? But, like, the grand scheme of things, when you're distilling it, you know, you can distill it down to the Delta-8, all right? Then you get the distillate. And then we take it, which has no terpenes, no nothing. It tastes like nothing. It's clear. A little pinkish, you know, a little pinkish brown. And then we infuse it with a terpene profile that we have developed for specific effects. Now, there's other ones, you know, Michelle, like the Sour OG or Blue Dream from Straight. So what they did is they have a Delta-8 distillate, and they infuse it with the Blue Dream terpene profile. Does that make sense? So those products are already available. They're already out there. let me know if you need any further explanation on that.
She said in gummy form. I didn't see when I ordered yesterday, or just in the tincture.
In gummy form? What do you mean? Do you mean like having terpenes in gummies? When you're eating gummies, guys, like you need to understand it's going through a completely different process. It's being digested by the liver. For God's sakes, it's not even Delta-8 THC anymore when you're consuming it. It's 11-hydroxy THC. So when you're consuming the terpenes, those effects can also be altered when it is being digested by the liver. So, Michelle, I'll tell you guys, it's like Michelle, what are you really looking for? Are you looking for like an indica sativa hybrid type gummy? Is that what you're trying? Is that where you're kind of getting towards? Because if so, that is BS. Indica sativa hybrid isn't applicable to, and yeah, that's another thing. The terpenes are different because the indica sativa hybrid, when you guys eat an indica sativa hybrid edible, nobody can sit here and tell me that they feel different. You're just high.
Yeah, with edibles, I'm just
like a Delta-9 edible. Like you can't say you're more uplifted with this one or more chill with this one. Like you're just chilling because it's that 11-hydroxy THC. Maybe I'll have to do an episode on 11-hydroxy THC for you guys just to kind of bring your awareness up around this, because I'm really trying to educate people about, it's like those receptor gummies, like they're not an indica gummy. They're sleep gummies because it has CBN in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that I think, is that kind of what you're leaning toward? Edibles and oils don't contain terps. Only cards can contain those. Yep. So when you inhale it or when you smoke it. So when you're inhalation, so like what Josh just said. So when you're inhaling it, okay, carts, flower, that's when the terpenes come into play and have a role in the overall effects. It's just like aromatherapy. You're inhaling. Like, I'm pretty sure most essential oils and things, they tell you not to consume them. They tell you not to ingest. Let me see. But when I make butter with certain strains, I get diff effects. Can you say that for sure, or is that more of a placebo effect? And I'm just trying to have it. I'm not saying you're lying or you're incorrect. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I'm just saying, like, what kind of factual evidence correlates that is where I'm going with, because the whole thing of yeah, you can listen to your body, but it's just like, I'm just looking for actual data points, because I'll tell you, Michelle, like, you should look up 11-hydroxy THC and you'll truly see what I'm talking about. Makes blood-brain barrier passable, allowing a more intense high. But Michelle, no, I'm not trying to go at you or anything. I really just having this conversation with you. This is exactly what I want to occur on these types of live streams. Don said, didn't even know edibles existed in sativa or indica. Yeah, it's just, the terpenes aren't that way. Like, when you ingest them that way, those effects aren't the same. So it's just something, again, more education that we need to continue doing for you guys. All right. But Michelle, did you see, or how are you talking? Yeah, Michelle, did you see what Josh was saying? When you're making the cannabis butter, how are you soaking the cannabis or extracting it? Or how are you extracting? I guess what he was kind of asking. Okay, here. Cam, tell Eden. You got mail, dude? Did you send me something, John? Did John send me? Oh.
Yeah, mail.
John here. Oh, hell yeah, John. You did send me an email, bro. The doobie. I just got to make sure that they can customize it from Alibaba. Alibaba. Let's see. Fairy frequency. It's very enjoyable to be pain-free. I think that's a win. I think enjoyable to not have issues that you guys are dealing with before, right? Isn't that you're enjoying those effects, feeling a little bit better? But Michelle, I like how you use the triangle for the Delta. Like it really catches my attention because I can actually like on the chat it'll actually show it. So I like how you use that. The machine that will return to. Yeah, Michelle. Oh. But Michelle, I guess you might have gone away. But thank you for talking and discussing that with me because I mean these are the type of conversations we want to have. I wish it could have gone a little bit further based off what Josh was asking, but yeah, I'm just curious. Like I just like to know what you got. I'm not saying that we know everything over here. Like I'll like learning from the community. Okay. Perfect, Michelle. Depends, Fico. I use grain alcohol wash. I was cute with butter. I infuse the crock pot. So what, you put it on like a low simmer so what, you decarb the flour and then what, are you soaking it kind of in the crock pot for what, 6 to 8 hours or something like that? Is that kind of what you're doing?
Takes a long time.
Yeah, I mean, you can get things like the can of butter. I think that's what it's called. I literally think it's called can of butter or can of something. Can of something. It's this machine where you can make infusions at home and it takes like a couple of hours. Yeah. You haven't seen that?
No, I usually just like to buy edibles. I don't really I don't really take edibles, period.
What temps are you washing? Yeah. Extract a mason jar via crock pot. Yeah, so basically what, you're putting the flour inside the alcohol or soaking it in the alcohol inside of the mason jar inside of the hot water, the warm water. Is that kind of what you're doing? Are you planting veggies and herbs this year? Oh, I'm planting cannabis this year. You guys want to know the strain I'm growing?
What?
I am growing, where is it? Where is it, Cameron?
That's enough.
Literally, that is such enough. Okay. Oh, I found it. Actually, Josh, dude, I'd rather just Josh.
Michelle said decarb, extract in a mason jar via crock pot.
Yeah, decarb. Oh. I'm gonna have to read that again. Josh, guys, I'm gonna grow the alien Gorilla Glue. Josh, you know. So if you can get that, bro, I would rather just buy from you. Joshua Arnett. I'll message you, Josh, after the show to see if you have it, but because I'd rather just go through you. Okay. Yeah, you're doing well. That's what I'm doing. So what it is? Yeah. Well, GC, we should say. Okay, bro. GC. But yes, what I'm doing is it's a crossbreed. It is. Let me see. It was GC and where was the other one? Alien something. I don't know where it went, but I saw it. Alien. Damn it. Somebody said it. Crossed with two. This is. I don't know. People are saying that it's great for its resinous trichomes. And it looks gorgeous. And I like the name, guys. So I guess we'll see.
Josh said to hit him up. Slide into his DMs.
Hit me up. It was cutting and looping. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, Josh, I'll hit you up, bro. I'll send you a text or maybe. Yeah. I'll send you
FaceTime.
Yeah, we got the iPhones, bro.
Yeah, he finally grew up.
So when we're traveling to a new place, exactly. We're supposed to be next week, but it's next week or the week after, basically, is when we're going to be moving. It's kind of up in the air. We're sort of just waiting for some of the old tenants to get the remainder of their stuff out of the warehouse because we need the warehouse, obviously. So I'm not moving everything over until we have the full warehouse. So pretty much I'm sort of on their time schedule at this point in time. Ooh, I got Yumble I'm going to try in a few months. Okay. Start it right now, Phil. Well, I guess you already got your hands full. Okay. I'm growing GC now. Yeah, I mean, they're fun. I just like growing all the strains, man. It's cool. I think that's what's great about cannabis is you can just keep growing and growing and growing and just keep doing it. You just get better and better and better and better. And there's so many things to try. So, all righty, ladies and gentlemen. Is there any last minute questions that you guys have surrounding, cannabis in general? Some of the new products that we have, like maybe the Delta-8 syringes or, any of these CBD products. I mean, I am here for you guys. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes just to see or a couple more seconds. And then if not, then what we can do is we can move on to the giveaway aspect. Lori said, even if I grew a plant, I wouldn't know what to do with it when it was grown. Well, that's the beautiful thing with it, Lori. It's a weed. It literally grows. I mean, if you give it water and light, you'll eventually get something. And then when you get you'll just see buds eventually pop up. Ooh, Michelle. Naughty Michelle. You got the Delta-8 chocolate. Yo, y'all love the Delta-8 chocolates. I will say, if you live, we are getting into the summer months, I am doing my best to prevent this from happening. We are if you live in Texas or Alabama or Georgia or some place that's sweltering hot with humidity, like we're doing our best and we're including cold packs, but those cold packs aren't going to be beneficial if you live in Georgia and you leave it outside on your front porch for 12 hours. So I'm just letting you know we're doing our best to try to combat these issues before they occur, with the melting aspect. So far, we've been solid, but I'm just letting you know. So if you guys order Delta-8 chocolates or even gummies, guys, and you can keep an eye out when your packages will be delivered, try to, get it as quickly as possible if you live in a place where it's super hot, because I don't want it to melt, So I don't want it melting on you guys. That's the last thing, especially like a chocolate. That's the last thing you want.
What were those rolling papers that we got? They were like made out of hemp. The raw.
Yeah, they were raw rolling paper, but they were hemp.
Yeah, those ones, John. That's one of my favorite rolling papers.
Actually, no. They were the... Fuck. The dude, what's his face? The dude, what's that rolling? That's my favorite company. No, what's the dude? They've been around forever. Somebody to say, I don't know why my recall today is just shit. What is with the shirt? Zigzags, yo, zigzags are the best. Yeah, man, I like the zigzag wraps personally. I like the clear rolling papers. Zigzag, yeah. See, Phil, right what I said. There you go. See, thanks, bro. I just had to say the dude on the shirt, and smoking zigzag. There you go. If I decide to grow one, I will be saying help. Lori, I'll help you. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about now, you don't need these clandestine growers and shit, where they got to get together all secretively. Now they just convene on Reddit or YouTube. Literally how I learned to grow, trial and error and reading articles on the internet and forums and talking with people. But now I have a wonderful community of, I got Dr. Doug in here. I got Phil up in here. I got all you guys who are growing cannabis plants. So, we can all maybe we just all have a little side group chat, of all of us cannabis growers, and we can all just exchange ideas. Maybe not on Facebook. Maybe we do that elsewhere, on Cannabuzz or one of the other apps.
Kick.
Kick?
Use Kick.
Oh my God, no. Buy a full box of zigzags off Amazon, lasts forever. Yep, and then you guys are just sitting there rolling them up. All right, let's do it. I learned working in a hydro shop. There's another thing.
You might want to pin.
Yeah, I'll pin it. I just wanted to at least refresh this, bro. Fair understanding. I'm finally moving on. Oh, Ryan. Thank you, Tamber. Right? Hey. Actually, today was a good show. I had a good talk about, we had some good conversations about the whole 11-hydroxy THC, the growing aspect side of things, and, the recreational and medical side of things. in regards to this industry. So I think overall, 10 out of 10 on the show today. 10 out of 10. Actually, 9.759 because Stu Baby wasn't here. Literally, actually, he has the audacity to not show up today, but then send me a friend request on Facebook. Naughty, Stu Baby. Naughty. All right, there's the giveaways, okay, guys? Now,
Received.
I'm hiding. Look. It's like I could just peek.
Oh.
I'm just playing, guys. I'm just having a good time, okay? That's stupid. You guys can tell me I'm being stupid. It's okay. I won't get offended. Zoom room cannot grow one night. See? That would be dope, like a Zoom or... I mean, hey, if we're doing videos, like, we could do a Facebook room that way. Because we're not posting anything, you know? So, like, I can do the room. If Zucky Zuck starts, like, ripping shit down, I'm like, okay, motherfucker, now you're really watching all our shit.
Zucky sucks.
Great show. Learned a lot of new things. Thank you for the great heal THC care. Of course, Ryan. Always, hey, Barry, it's always good to hang out with you, too. I'm just glad that you were able to catch us live. I know y'all are busy as shit. Y'all got lives to live. Y'all got bills to pay.
Kids to
feed.
Kids to feed.
I don't know. Plants to feed. I don't know, but I just appreciate you guys showing out and hanging out with us. Like, really, I really do.
Vibing.
Yeah, vibing with us. Chilling, chatting. I mean, yeah.
Oh, dude, did you know what it says on the corners? Squeeze.
Does it say that on the corners?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, Lori, I'm even a little special, too, because it says right on the corner, like, you can't see it, really. It's written, but it says on these corners, it says squeeze. So you just squeeze. Oh, wow. You literally put your fingers right where it says squeeze, and then it opens.
Oh, shit. So we just figured out an easier way.
Yeah, there's a way easier way. Lori, if you look on the sides.
At the top.
Yeah, on the sides of the corners on your gummies, all of you guys who have the herb gummies, look for the two corners where it says squeeze and literally put your hand right where it says squeeze, and then it'll pop right open.
No way. Let me try this.
Winner, chicken dinner would be Kaylin Moquin. Moquin. I don't know if you're still here. That was a little while ago, but Kaylin Moquin.
Why can't I?
Herb is Gouda gummy. Herb is real good. Gouda. Oh my god.
Dude, are you serious?
Oh my god.
You just disrespect everything.
Oh my god, yeah. The skateboard. Oh my god. My wife. Wow, I said my life. My wife loves the CBD rub. She stole it from me. Wow. We're going to have a little talking to Mrs. Ojeda. All right. We're going to have to talk with Miss Ojeda about that.
Give her a haircut, John.
Say, naughty. That is my boy John's healing topical. Damn, I need a magnifying glass to see that. Eden, LOL. Oh, well, no, you couldn't see it on the screen anyways. Just like look on the side. Justin, the Pachamama sampled cack. Do you have that up here still?
No. I shipped it out.
Hold on, Justin.
It's
a milliliter of all 6 of their tinctures. What you're getting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Yeah.
25 milligrams each. You're getting basically a 7-day supply. And you get to try a milliliter of each of their flavors. The natural green tea, echinacea, ylang ylang, and holy basil. Goji cacao, kava kava, and valerian, and black pepper and turmeric. I am a fan of I like the black pepper and turmeric and the ylang ylang and holy basil. I will say, if y'all are cooking some like spaghetti sauce or something, that ylang ylang and holy basil would be pretty solid inside of a spaghetti sauce. Is all I gotta say. Okay. All right.
Guess she ain't here.
Do what?
Kaylin Moquin ain't here.
Kaylin is not here. Chris, what? Mass board. What? It says it's weird stuff on the. It's really yummy, but it says weird stuff on the container. I got this flower called Rainbow Belts. It's really yummy, but it says weird stuff on the container. Says this hybrid coats your mouth like fruit leather dipped in window cleaner. What? What the hell? Timbre, that's wild. Yes, it says that. What? I am confused, Tamber. All right, don't worry, guys. I'm picking another one because I guess Kaylin isn't here. We'll see. Actually, let me see. Actually, let me see. Winner chicken dinner. All right. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's go. You know, Michelle Yvette. Michelle Yvette. Late again was the comment of Michelle Yvette. Late again. Oh my God. That's funny. That is a really, really weird thing to say. Like, I'm just like perplexed thinking about that. Like, I don't know if I would want that type of experience in a product, but hey, to each their own. Delaney gonna need some CBD after working on the race car tonight. Yeah, when's your next race, Delaney? Well, zoom. What's next? Number 1, baby. Number 1.
Okay. First, latest. Ricky Bobby.
We'll see.
I want to go fight. Guess Michelle left.
Nope, she's here. Sorry. No, you're good. No, Michelle, you won. Congrats. Perfect. Well, I'll take that as a comment. You're still here. Did I say? Yeah. Michelle? Sorry, don't understand that. Oh, I think she's talking to. Okay. But Michelle, which prize do you want? I picked you. Winner chicken dinner.
Winner.
Congrats to you. Let's see. Come on. Have you guys ever heard of On the Hook Fish and Chips food truck? They were in town today. First time having it. Good cod. That sounds delicious, actually. Yes, Michelle, you did win a prize. Look, you're so surprised that you won. Yeah. You won. Yeah. Just let me know which one. Just pick the one there. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. All right. So just type in the number that you want, and then we can ship it to you. How about that? But no, Lori, I have not heard of that before, but it sounds delicious. I could go for it. Let's see here. Weird fairy. Number 4. You tell them you want all of them. Oh, that's a good choice, Michelle. I like that shit surprises the hell out of me for how much it sells. Like, people love the snaps.
It's the snapping awesome. Michelle, I'm assuming your address is all the same.
Yeah, right. All right. We'll do one more. I'll give you guys one more. We'll do one more today. Okay.
You're joking.
Nope, we're gonna do one more just because I love you guys.
Me.
Just because I love you.
Wow. So special.
It's like wow.
Perfect, Michelle. We'll get that shipped out to you.
My gal Tamber. Tamber, we did number 2. Or Tamber. Sorry, I guess. Yeah, it's the YouTube today. It's the Tamber on the old YouTube. I forgot.
Tamba.
I guess I just assumed you were on the old Facebook, but I looked and saw the username and was like, oh, that is a YouTube winner, Tamber. I'm going to assume that you would want a T-shirt. I'm going to assume, but
she's like, no.
I don't know. You just got to tell me which one you would want. Do my eyes look crazy?
Oh my God. You're so weird, dude.
I'm so weird, man. All right, Dawn. Let's see. Wait, did you say today's Jeff's birthday, Lori? Tell him happy birthday. It does. I posted on Instagram. Yeah, that's fucking weird. But Tamara, did you hear me?
Tamara, you won.
Yeah, I don't think she heard me. I don't think people heard me, but I said, hey, happy birthday to Jeff, Lori. Tell him
happy birthday to you.
Do I need to sing it to him? No, you don't want to hear my horrible, horrible, horrible singing voice. So it's like, So, tomorrow the 13th. So it just went blurry. Why did it go blurry for you? But yeah, Tamber, just let me know which one you want. And then, let's ship it out to you because I have your address and everything. I still can't get over this whole window cleaner thing. It's really strange. I was working, okay.
Oh, no, Don, Tamber's on YouTube.
Yeah, Tamber's on YouTube, guys. You guys aren't, yeah. That's what I was trying to say because, I guess, you guys on Facebook can't see it, and you guys are, wait a second, ain't it? And I'm like, yeah, Tamber is on the old YouTube.
Choose a new message, maybe.
Tamber, so, no. Yeah, everyone say congrats to Tamber. Yes, Tamber, you did. Yes, because I said I picked 2. I was like, because the engagement was good today, so I was like, you know what, we'll do 2 of them. Yes, Tamber, but I was assuming that you wanted do you want me to send you the t-shirt? Or do you want one of the other products? Let me know. And then we can ship it out to you. No, you're all good, Michelle. We got you. I got you covered already. But yeah, Tamber, if you want, you can message me and let me know which shirt you would want. And then, yeah, we'll get it shipped out to you. All right. No, Don Miller Daughtry, you rock. And you all rock for supporting us. And thank you for hanging out with us for the last hour and a half. That went by quick. Tamber, I'll scroll back up, but yeah, I mean, I'll get to it probably. There we go, found it.
Okay.
All right, so basically, Tamber, anything except number 4 is available. All right. Just let me know. Number 3, perfect. All right, you want the variety pack? Perfect, easy, boom, boom. Andrew, hi, bye. We're leaving, bro. But I hope you're doing well, like always, and good seeing the Wellicy peeps. Yes, it was great. I'm surprised Grandma didn't pop up in here, though. Honestly, because she was talking about everyone. She was talking about the live stream when I was with her for Mother's Day. Pachamama variety pack. So, yeah, she definitely loves all of you guys. So, thank you all for hanging out with us, sharing and engaging with us. It was a true pleasure hanging out with you all, and we will see you on Friday. Stay safe out there, guys. Reach out to us, and I guess if I didn't say this at the beginning, but if you use the coupon code WW158, you can get 10% off for the next 24 hours for you guys. All right. I forgot to let you guys know about that, but
I put it in there.
Perfect. Or actually, sorry guys, it's WW15. I made a mistake, so it's going to be WW157 will be the code right here. You know what? Actually, I'm going to change it. Where does it mean WW158?
Okay.
So WW158. Okay, guys, and then 10% off next 24 hours just for you guys watching, tuning in. I appreciate you all. That's what I was trying to tell her, Lori. Adopt it. All right, peeps. Stay safe out there. See you Friday. Bye everyone.